Say that again for those of you in the back. This video is called If I Cry Rape. I'm a male and I'm in public. I have to be worried about if I accidentally make eye contact with the wrong gender, that I might get somebody screaming at me, "Feral, feral, feral," or "Get away from me, get away from me, stop staring at me." Just walking into the store and walking out, I had 4 women that I noticed were gawking at me, hardcore. Well, how do you know they were staring at you? Because their heads were turned full on sideways and followed my movement as they were proceeding past me. Now let's imagine if I did with that lady in, what was it, Tennessee? Some guy looked at her in the parking lot and she started screaming, "Rape, rape, 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 rape." Turned out she dropped her fucking purse. That's what a man has to worry about in the United States, especially if he's not attractive. And even more so if he's homeless. You want to say, oh, well, every black man needs to be afraid of the police. No, 96% of those killed by police every year are males. Every male has to be afraid of the police. Don't fucking sell that stupid racist bullshit at me. And don't sell that sexism at me either. If you can straight up gawk at me for walking across the goddamn street, but if I make eye contact with you because you are outright gawking at me, staring me down, you're going past me going like this as I go past, and if I glance up for one moment, then I'm rapey. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? You can straight up gawk at me, and if I look up, I'm rapey because I have a penis. Fucking gross. If I cry rape, you call me a liar. Meanwhile, males very rarely make false reports. 90% of false reporting comes from women. Women are 11 times more likely to be stalkers. However, we have to doctor numbers in order to try to make it as if women are the poor innocent victims in all of this. While if she doesn't get what she wants, if you break up with her because she threw a tantrum over a chocolate chip fucking cookie, it might result in you having no place to go because she went around and told all your friends and family you tried to rape her. Or she wants to post up about the LGBT thing. Oh, we need to support LGBT. We need to support LGBT. But then she knows that you're in an area where if she goes claiming that you're a homosexual, people are going to harm you. So what does she do? Even though she claims to be for LGBT, we get to, as men, deal with something that most of you never get to deal with. There is hardly a man in the country that doesn't know what it's like to be treated like he's a bad person for being gay, whether he's gay or not. How many of us as kids had 4 or 5 bullies surround us and beat us up and call us that F word? How many? How many of you girls had to do with that? There's also the fact that women are allowed to show a multitude of emotions. There's only one emotion a man's allowed to show that he's not going to get completely ostracized, demonized, and effeminized as a result of. Oh my God, you cried? Only girls cry. That is so sexist. So sexist. If you're staring at me and I look up, that's not me being rapey. That's me wondering what the fuck your problem is and why the fuck you're gawking at me. If I start going, feral, 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 every time a woman is around me, I'm going to get locked up as if I'm a fucking nut job. Meanwhile, that is literally how I feel walking in public in the United States of America. That at any point in time, any woman could pretend that I might. And I will be harmed. where she can scream rape over and over and over again because she dropped her purse. Or like with that lady in Hood River who wanted to yell at me because I noticed she dropped a pacifier. And then there's that lady in the red dress, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed lady, the most entitled of our country. She was doing the same thing. You get to see over at the library over there how for me, telling people to get away from me and get away from my vehicle was not a matter of pretending or playing. Those people actually exist. They were actually there. They're recorded. It's not me playing victim. And you get to see how the cops treat it. Oh, hell, they would have called all sorts of people if it was women pretending like that happened, wouldn't they? They'd have sent a squad car out and said, well, you need to leave there and you need to leave the premises. Or, of course, we're not arresting you. But then they get an attitude and start yelling and screaming at you and talking over you and pretending like you said something you didn't. They know that you don't have the money to fucking bail yourself out. They just throw false charges on you and they'll hold you until you give up. Look how long they held me in prison thinking I was going to fold. Oh, hell no. You're going to have to kill me, son. If you want to shut me up, there's only one way to do it. Threatening to kill my friends and my family isn't going to make me shut up, stupid. It's going to make me scream louder. Do not fuck with my friends or family. Zang.